Hello, all of you bold, beautiful, and brilliant, highly evolved souls. Today, I'm going to talk about self-blame and people pleasing. I'm realizing more and more how insidious and kind of subconscious this kind of self-blame can be, and that you know, you were raised by a narcissistic parent, and as a scapegoat, you were blamed for your parents' abusive behaviors. Like, I need to say that a couple of times. You were blamed for your parents' abusive behaviors. You were blamed for their lack of ability to emotionally connect, their lack of ability to empathize. You know, you were blamed for, their own shortcomings, basically. And yeah, so this can really be I'm realizing how deep that can go. And yeah, I think somehow I've been caring for an infant this week, a 3-month-old. And I feel like commotion is gonna come for sure. um, I feel like looking at this baby, like 3 months old, it's just been showing me like just how innocent and pure we are when we come into this world as human beings. Absolutely innocent and pure, and not completely helpless, but like defenseless. And all she can do is cry. That's the only thing she can do to communicate her needs. um and it's really as she's just already blessed my life. And so our parents, rob us of this innocence, because now we as children become, responsible for their fucked upness. um And it's not fair. It's really not fair that you had to grow up with that burden of responsibility that wasn't yours. That blame was not yours. And they the narcissist programs you very, very, like, systematically, day by day, that your needs don't matter. They don't care about your needs at all, really. They're not thinking about, like, oh, how can I, oh, she seems a little sad, how can I, help out? Or they really don't care. um and because of that, we feel like I don't matter, my needs don't matter, I don't matter. And we end up people pleasing. We end up um taking care of others before ourselves. And to start waking up to this is tremendously painful. um Tremendously painful to realize that you, like, are looking out to somebody else's needs before your own. And I've had so many emotions over this. Like, just sometimes I just get angry and I feel angry, or I just feel sad, or I feel depressed, or sometimes I just feel more shame, like more shame because I'm people pleasing. Um, and yeah, and then I also see the guilt that comes up when I'm trying to meet my needs. Like, even in a small way, I notice, like, oh, I'm feeling guilty, I'm feeling, oh, I'm being selfish. So many times, like, when I'm caring for children, I become aware of this, like, even if I just need to go to the bathroom or for 2 minutes or something, this is just a little bit, like, there's some guilt there. Or, like, I'm, just closing my eyes for like 10 seconds, like, to catch my breath or something, and I feel guilty because I'm not, like, continuously, like, attending to them, which I do, like, tremendously well. I know that I take care of others tremendously well. I need to, like, do that for myself. And but that too can be, another source of shame, like, oh, I'm not caring for myself enough. Like, um, the yeah, so I'm just realizing, like, just to take pride, like to really take pride in the ways that I am taking care of myself every day, like and the conscious choices that I can make. It is, I still feel like this morning, I think there's just kind of grief around how much of my life is still like just operating from this like subconscious level. It's a bit, it feels like a bit defeating, I guess. Like, am I really in control of anything here? Um, you know, um, it's like feeling like, a slave to this like mental programming that my parents gave me. Um, it's humbling too. I think it's, humility is the place where I find the peace. I'm kind of rambling all over the place, but where was I going with this? Yeah, so just like taking pride in and looking back, look back at yourself 6 months ago or a year ago or 5 years ago and think about all the self-care choices that you're making. Um, for things that you're doing for yourself, whether it's, like I think of like I used to be anorexic, and for like 20 years I was pretty much underweight, and now I have a food plan. I eat like very, it's very routine. It's very regimented, but it's like I eat very healthy, and I make sure that I eat my meals at certain times of the day. And I've done that for myself, for my body. And my body, I know, appreciates that. It's predictable. And it's like, okay, now at this time I'm getting my eggs, and at this time I'm getting my smoothie. And um, and just so many things like going to bed early and meditating and, buying healthy foods, buying products for myself that are like, um, you know, I really believe in like buying things that aren't, like a lotion that is like, doesn't have filled with chemicals and shit, like, I don't watch any TV. I've kind of like really cleansed my life. I had so many addictions before, and, yeah, so it's all these things that it's just like really take stock of the care that you are giving yourself, and recognize that, yeah, that people pleasing and the blame that we took on, that, um that's not your fault. It's not your fault. And you are an innocent child of God. And you're here to learn and grow and evolve. And yeah, just really be proud of the work that you are doing, because it is incredibly difficult to come out of this kind of um brainwashing, trauma, and all the addictions that go along with it, the codependency and everything. So, um, just take a moment to think about the victories in your life, and yeah, and grieve. Grieving can just bring such relief, because it is sad. It's very sad that, that you had to put your own needs on a back burner in order to survive your childhood. And remember that, thank your inner child for, that brings up emotion too, like, instead of getting down on myself, just thank your inner child for being that people pleaser, because it was a brilliant strategy, brilliant, absolutely genius strategy to really survive, like, to honestly um live through that. And so yeah, give your child lots of love, and, tell her it's okay if you're people pleasing today, and it's okay, because, I might be doing this the rest of my life, hopefully to just a lesser degree, and living more and more consciously. Um, so I am really wishing you many, many blessings on your journey of healing and awakening, and just like hang in there. It does get better. Um, but it is, yeah, it can be really slow. So, yeah, be well. And I am Davina Shamaya. You can find me up Boldness Blooming. Thank you for watching.